Woo! Bam, we're live. Looks like Taylor's about to take the floor. I don't have a link yet. I was just doing my own thing, fooling around. Sent Sean Mack a link. Let's see if we can get Dents to also come live on the camera. Sean Mack's in the house. I heard Taylor took the floor, and I was just finishing up a workout, doing Sevy shit. Moving the salt back 2 inches so I don't have to be so close to the TV. You know, shit everyone does.
Not doing power cleans, burpees, and thrusters?
No, not yet. I did I'm so happy though. I did power cleans and deadlifts yesterday. So I'm pretty stoked. Hold on. Let me make sure I have a link for Jenny. Damn, I hope we didn't miss much of it.
Heat started at 5:30 or?
Yeah, 5:30. Okay, here we go.
Right.
Here we go. Oh, great picture. Great picture.
Sorry, hi. Oh, wait, I got to turn me around. How do I flip the... I flip camera and these...
That's fine. We'll look at you. Just hold the camera a little further away.
Oh, here we go. Front camera, back triple. There we go.
Still warming up.
I don't see. Oh, they haven't taken the floor. Yes, Jenny. Yes. Can
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. There was a little bit of a hiccup. The boys were not technically registered for the heat, but they were told they should be here and they'd have 2 lanes, so we had to get through all that. So Taylor was a little stressed out, but he's ready to go now.
Hey, what did they end up doing? Did they end up kicking 2 people out or what?
No, I think either one of 2 things happened. Either 2 people didn't show up or they added an extra lane. I'll have to see when we walk out there. There's supposed to be 40 people on the floor doing the workout at the same time, 20 men and 20 women, which is going to be crazy.
What is this? What is this? I thought this was what is this? This is just CrossFit in conjunction with Wadapalooza. They're letting people do the open workout.
Yes, and everyone will have a judge on the floor, an official scorecard. They can enter their open score in the website, and I guess there's going to be an option for Wadapalooza in there.
How's the battery on your phone?
I've got, I think, 70%.
Okay, beautiful. And are they going to let you out onto the floor?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going out on the floor.
All right, bitchin'. Does Taylor have sunscreen on? I know he's opposed to sunscreen. He says he doesn't eat seed oils, but
he does not have sunscreen. No.
Just his Bucky's hat.
Oh boy.
He's got the hat. The hat I'm sure will come off once we start.
Who's that talking to him? I know he hates small talk before a workout. Hates talking before a workout.
Fan.
Ask him, do you hate talking to people before a workout? Sevon says you do.
Sevon says you hate talking to people before a workout. Huh? Sevon says you hate talking to people before a workout. No. True or false?
Yeah. True.
Bryson says true.
Yeah, can you tell has he turned into asshole mode yet? Because right before he goes out, he turns into asshole mode. I love that mode of his.
I think he's okay right now.
All right.
Nope, you're fine.
Are they behind schedule?
Yeah, we're 3 minutes behind schedule. They just briefed everybody. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so that might be a hold up.
Good. That might be good though, right?
It's cooling down a little bit with the cloud cover, so that's nice because when the sun is out, it is hot, especially on the rubber mats.
What did you think, Sean? What did you think of the performances you've seen so far?
So I was just looking at the leaderboard. I think the girls got a little caught up in the moment and came out hot. I know Taylor caught up with Ariel, and he's got a video up talking with her. And she said she would have broken it up more and slowed down a little bit.
Sorry. When you say the girls, you mean the ones who actually did it for CrossFit?
Yeah, Olivia,
Yes.
Danielle, and Ariel. Yeah, but there's two girls that have finished on the leaderboard already. So there's potential that the workout might be a little faster for the women.
Stay in line. Stay in line.
Especially with that 85 pounds as the final barbell. Kristen Holta and Hannah Hardy already have finishing scores entered in.
Claire Bays is in this heat too for the ladies. Hi, Claire.
Andrea Moises 14:16, Lucy Campbell 14:29, Janie Chevry 15:26, Lydia Fish, woo, 15:28. You gonna be top 10 in the world on this? John Mack, you think Lydia will be top 10 in the world? Currently sitting in fourth.
Oh, the Wadapalooza girls already went. I was just looking at the games leaderboard. Those are fast times.
Yeah, crazy, right? Good morning, Souza. Again,
Good morning. Good afternoon.
happy third show. Did you have a chance to see the girls go?
No, I didn't watch him. I mean, I watched the Ariel Danielle Brandon, and that's who you're talking about, but not anybody else from Wadapalooza. No.
14:16.
So in that
fastest
final,
time.
yeah, and she was in the first heat, but Souza, Lydia came back and chased down Domit and
20.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Rolf.
Oh,
pretty
that's
sick.
awesome.
Yeah. In the last 2 minutes, came up behind him and passed him.
All the way down.
Just get
All
a
right,
little
20
confidence in her, huh?
Yeah. So Dens is saying 20 men and 20 women on the field. Bryson is the blue pixel.
I'm not
The
running.
bullet tire.
We're at about 4 frame rates per second.
Hopefully it settles in once they get to their spot there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
There we go. 6 frame rates per second. What are the weights for the men again, Sean?
95, 115, 135.
3 minutes.
I think especially that last bar is potentially tougher than the ladies, finishing at 85 versus 95. The 95 is often a little lighter for them. So yeah, Lucy Campbell, 14:29. Fast times in that heat. Just after watching the girls, you can already see how much they learned about pacing and breaking it up early.
Yeah. The word on the street is people are saying this is the hardest workout Dave's ever programmed. Is there any truth to that?
I haven't done it yet. I'm going to go right after we get off the stream here. So, but it's a nasty combo. I'm going to hurt on the power cleans and lean into the thrusters because that's what I'm a little bit better at. But it's definitely a nasty combo.
Matt Souza, you are a professional. You have a PhD in watching Taylor work out. And these are all good movements for him. How do you think he's going to do here?
It all just depends on his ability to just stay relaxed in especially these first 2 rounds. Like if he doesn't let himself get too anxious and come out too hot, he settles in. I think he has a really good chance. I mean, there's a lot of burpees in this workout, and we know Taylor is a really good burpier. I mean, he came second to Colton in the dumbbell snatch burpee over workout or whatever it was a couple years back, and so I think he has a really good shot at this. I also think the thruster weight is light enough for Taylor to where it shouldn't be too affected by his lack of squatting he's been doing recently.
And what about the time domain? We usually hang, sub 10 over at Kill Taylor on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, but that's just for the nature of that show. I think Taylor goes long all the time. I mean, he does I don't know if it's still weekly, if not every other week, a 7-mile run that he does at a relatively good clip. So this will be fine. I think this time domain will be completely fine with Taylor. I really just think it's his ability to play it smarter and not get kind of caught up in the hype of being on the show right now and with being at the actual event that he pushes and redlines a little too early.
Jeremy World, I just did it. Top 5 hardest open workouts ever. Get it, boys. Jenny, we're getting ready to go, huh?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Nice. 1 minute.
Sean, thoughts on advice for Taylor?
Yeah, I mean,
hear you.
His video talking with Ariel, she told him she thought it was a burpee workout, and he said he initially thinks it's a thruster workout for him. And I do think it's different for everyone. And to Susan's point, even though he hasn't been doing lots of squat training, I think if he strategizes, leans into his strength of the burpees and pushes a little more on the power clean, I think he's going to survive these thruster weights. It's not
Let's go,
crazy volume and it's not crazy heavy. So I could see Taylor being pushing
There we go.
deep into the last round or pushing for a finish as long as he's
right. You guys have seen it.
smoke from that workout earlier today that he said kind of tore him up.
5'11"
And what's the opening weight again for the men?
95 pounds.
95. The opening weight.
Yes.
Oh boy.
This is considered extremely light for someone of Taylor's caliber.
Oh boy.
Not necessarily for the rest of us, though.
Yeah, my days of 95-pound thrusters have been long gone. That's crazy. And it's not big jumps, right? I mean, 95 to 135, it's just a little schmidgy.
Yeah, there's 115 in between for the second weight. So they're almost annoying jumps because they aren't that big, but the volume of this workout is what's just going to add up. I think Chase was calling out in the broadcast 144 burpees, but that's only if you finish the workout. But if you get through the first 2 clusters, you're pushing 100 burpees and just all the barbell work as well.
And Taylor just took a break right there in the first set of power cleans. Ben McNeese, 199. Thank you. Go ahead, Souza.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is smart, and I'm glad to see that right off the bat. Like he is gonna settle into this, so I think we're gonna see a really good performance out of Taylor for this one. Also, too, I thought I got it off in time, but I think our clock here is probably about 7 seconds behind potentially.
Oh.
So just so you guys know.
Oh, nice clock. I didn't even notice that. Nice blue.
Yeah.
Matches
Sentinel
the rest
blue.
of the scenery. Yeah.
Yeah, Sentinel Blue. Brought to you by Sentinel Training.
So it goes burpees, cleans, then he's back to the burpees. Now he finishes the
on
burpees,
thrusters here.
takes a break, thrusters, and then that's one round.
Mm-hmm.
Half of one round, right?
Yeah, well, so the workout is kind of 6 rounds, but half, it changes weight every 2, or you could say it's 3 chunks, and he's halfway through that first chunk.
Okay. Souza, I'm you know better than I do, but I'm disappointed he's taking the breaks. Shouldn't he just keep moving, even if it's just slower? No,
it's so early in this workout. He has to manage his heart rate. He has to manage his breathing. The reason why people are saying this is one of the hardest workouts that Dave has programmed is because it's going to be a really high heart rate. And once your heart rate gets up, it's staying up the whole entire time, and you'll start moving through syrup if you come out too quick. So I'm glad we're seeing him take these breaks here, because if he could just hold this pace the whole time, even as the weight increases, I think we'll see a great time out of him.
Like, you think he can finish taking those breaks?
Yeah, for sure. His burpee speed, I mean, we don't have the greatest internet connection, although it did pick up quite a bit here. His burpee speed is quick, man.
WZA weekend dues. Thank you, Joseph Ramirez. Thank you, everyone. Now's the time. Cash your checks. Satan, sorry about the pixelation, but at least you're also looking at it through flames. Okay, he's starting his second round here, right?
Yes.
Or no, this is he's on the cleans in the second round, so he already did
Cleans
the
in the
second round of
second round.
burpees.
Yep, so he's already done the burpees.
Yes. And we already see the hands on the knees. So that's going to tell you what this type of workout's going to be for us normal folk here.
Yeah, I think the order is a little bit sneaky, a little bit of a trap, because you're going to do 12 burpees. You're going to do those power cleans, which most people that'll get their heart rate up a little bit. Then you're going to do 12 more burpees. They're going to feel a little bit worse. And then you're going to do 12 thrusters, which for most people, that's going to spike the heart rate way more. So that first round, we just saw Taylor, hit those burpees after the thrusters and kind of stand up and take a couple second break, because he's probably he may have just been identifying his heart rate's a little higher than he thought it would be. But he is outside in Miami. It could be a heat thing already. He's just adjusting mentally to what he thought he would be doing or how he's feeling.
Dense. Jenny, how hot are the mats?
It's not too bad right now. It's cooling down significantly, and there's quite a bit of a breeze out here. So,
but when you put your hand on the mat, are those mats 100 degrees, 120 degrees?
they're not hot at all. Actually, it's the barbell that's been sitting in the barbells have been sitting in the sun for quite some time. So the barbell's probably pretty hot.
Okay, thank you. Susan, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that Actually, I completely forgot what I was going to say. I was reading
Okay.
here something. I got blasted from the push press CEO guy. Still, he's fighting in the DMs now. So
Oh
Coming
wow.
at you.
Wow.
yeah. I lost my train of thought. I'm sure it was going to be highly insightful though.
Well, if you
Oh, I was going to
Modify's
say
better anyway.
yeah, exactly. I was going to
does
say
he have one of his prestigious female hires doing his DMs for him?
50% of them for sure. 50%
Yeah.
of the DMs are sent by
Yeah.
females. The thruster back to the burpee. That's what I was gonna say. So like that's like to Sean's point. Like you finish those thrusters, your heart rate's super high, and then you're right back into the burpees. And that's where I think it's like the sneaky portion of this, where if you don't manage it and take those breaks and you start rolling through those burpees immediately after that first round of thrusters, you stand up from them and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think that for a lot of people doing this workout, that first round at 95, like that clean burpee, that's the trap. But I think that got the elite girls in the announcement. They were flying, and they kept that pedal down through the second round at their 65-pound bar. And clearly the girls competing in Wadapalooza, mixed it up with low 14:29 out of Lucy Campbell. Like those times are blazing fast. Olivia didn't even finish. She had 3 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which was crazy. I thought she was gonna finish. Austin Kane, $4.99. Thank you. Pony up, people. Great comment here, Souza. I've been pacing off of your open videos. They help me a ton. What's your plan on this one?
Oh, that's cool. Thanks. Honestly, I'm gonna do singles on the power cleans, and then probably work those set of thrusters in sets of like 3 sets of 4s.
He is not even halfway through the workout. The time cap is 16 minutes. Is that right?
16,
Yes.
correct.
Yep.
16-minute time cap. He's on the cleans in the second round. That's 115 on the bar. 115 pounds on the bar.
He's in singles too. Yeah.
Hiller put out he hates this open. Thoughts? Hiller put he hates this open. Thoughts? He hates his open thoughts. Or he hates everything.
He hates this
He hates
open,
himself.
thoughts.
Covering profit margins for Vindicate, VNDK8.com, 20% off. Code I just used. I don't know. Code I just used.
Yeah, Vindicate put up a 20% off. I forget what the code is. He said
It was
earlier.
Miami Beach or something like that. I think it was.
Miami Beach, all caps, something like that.
Yeah. We can't fix the stream quality. This is just from Jenny's phone. We're just doing this on the fly here. There's no internet connection. And yeah,
I like this.
singles
This is
even on
artsy.
the
I like
95.
this. This is our Picasso stream. Those of you who aren't familiar with the Cubist era, this is the Cubist era of filming.
Hey, this is a throwback. This is the first live event that we covered with me just chilling, walking around with an iPhone, and we're back to our roots here. Download more internet.
Our AOL has run out.
Our dial-up's a little slow.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, to the point of Hiller not liking this open, I didn't see what he said yet, but I was just thinking about how we use so little equipment. We used a wall ball in a box. We used a dumbbell and a pull-up bar. I guess you could say rings as well. And then we used a barbell. We used like 5-6 pieces of equipment to do 3 very different tests with different stimulus. I think it's a really cool open. We've been asking for change for a long time. The last couple of years felt a little less inspired and stale from the open programming. They're not your traditional, it's not the 5-week open of the past. I don't think we can ever go back to that. But I think we got new stuff this year. It's better than the same old stale kind of stuff we have been seeing the last 2 years.
Hey, and this is the kind of workout that gives us the brand reputation that it has. This is really hard. Burpees, thrusters, and cleans. This is so nasty. This is the kind of thing that if you brought someone to the gym who was really fit, but they had never done CrossFit, but let's say they were just a high-end collegiate football player, this would kick their ass. This would be like, oh, I can do this, but I need to do CrossFit. And they'd be doing this. They'd take them 30 minutes, Their forearms would be blown up like they've never been blown up before and all sorts of weird shit. I love this workout.
I like the workout. My critique is like I wish that we wouldn't have seen a thruster put in there. I would have loved to have seen the 2 rounds at the 12 with the power clean, And then I would have liked to see the power clean weight continue to ascend to like something really heavier, and maybe even some descending reps on the power clean, dropping by like 2s every 2 round and making some pretty drastic jumps. Just because personally I don't really like thrusters, and it would have been cool to see an open where Dave completely mixed it up and just didn't put a thruster in there at all. And
Let me tell you what. Say that work on the opposite end a little bit too. Why this is so good. That these time caps where only a few people can finish are great. Everyone who says, but only a few people are finishing, they're missing the point. What that's doing, it's allowing all of us to see that we're together and they're a little bit different. We're doing the same thing they are, but they're just a little bit different. And if you think that people aren't finishing, then you don't understand. Where you finish is the finish of the workout. You don't understand the idea behind it. Where you finish is the finish of the workout. I personally love this. It also it's a fuck you to everyone who's always like, these workouts are too easy. Okay, let's see your intensity then. If this is too easy, let's see your intensity.
Yeah, traditionally the open is all about capacity, like basic CrossFit in a lot of work capacity. So I am a fan of the tight timelines. I was a big fan of the 12-minute one. I thought that was really cool to see like a high volume workout like that, to where majority of the athletes, the high-end athletes, are also working at the upper end of that time domain, right? Like they pretty much, a lot of them got capped. The ones that finished were all in that 11-minute time frame for the most part. So for me, I liked that. And then I also like the fact that the 12 minutes, because like to your point, Sebon, like it shows where the difference lies in like the people at the tip of the spear versus your average CrossFitter. But it also controlled the volume for like my population. Like we had done a couple workouts. I had a feeling there's gonna be wall balls in this year's open. There usually is. So we had done like a Karen a couple weeks out. We did a workout that was actually 40 wall balls, 20 pull-ups, 40 wall balls, 15 chest to bar pull-ups, 40 wall balls, and 10 bar muscle ups, which came kind of close to the second week. So my people were good with like 120 to 150 wall balls. And that's kind of where the capacity lied for majority of the average CrossFitters. And so I thought that that was a good time cap. And then I also like it for the same reason here. Like you will see the best in the world finish this workout. But for the most of us, it's just going to be how far can you get in 16 minutes?
Okay, guys, we are at 12:02. He finished the first round of burpees, cleans, burpees, thrusters, burpees, cleans, burpees, thrusters with 95 pounds. Then he moved on to the second bar with 115 pounds on it, did all of that. And these are the last set of thrusters before he moves to the 135-pound bar. What happened? Did he fall down?
No, he is just hurting. He took a knee and he is hurt. I don't know if he's like hurting as in like actually hurt, or just he just can't fucking breathe. We also knew Taylor was a little damaged from his workout earlier today in the heat. So I wonder how much
med ball cleans and echo bike.
Yeah. I'm wondering how much that is playing a factor in this right now as well. But at the 115 bar, finishing his second round, like Taylor is not finishing this workout.
Taylor is dying.
I think a lot of people at Wodapalooza this weekend, if they're not from Miami, like there's not many places in the States that are that far south. I just checked and it says that it's 81 with 70% humidity. We work out here where I'm at in really high humidity all summer. And if the beginning of the year, you're just, you just get hit, like you're sucking wind hard those first couple workouts. So he may not really be acclimated to any heat and or humidity. So this could just be really,
I think where he lives, it gets really, I don't think this time of year, but I think where he lives, it gets really hot and humid.
He said this morning it hasn't gotten hot like that yet this year. So he's coming from a cooler winter, I think, than he's used to. And now he's in Miami and it's 80 and humid. So,
and to Sean's point, like
he
was saying, it takes a minute to acclimate to this. Like imagine trying to acclimate to this, already hurting from that other workout, and then coming to do a workout like this on that floor. I do not envy Taylor right now, that's for sure.
Taylor has 135 on the bar. He just started the burpees. He'll be grabbing that bar soon. It probably will hit 100 degrees at CrossFit Livermore on Sunday. That's my prediction. Summer is here in California. Sousa, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm going to the beach if you want to come down.
Yeah.
You can stay at the house. It is gonna be crazy down here. And no one's gonna be there. Just me and the boys.
It's snowing here right now, Sebon.
Oh my goodness. It is gonna be hot. We have some hot days. Are you looking at the weather, Sousa? Did you look?
Yeah.
What's it say? What's the app say? Did it say 90? Oh, no, it says 80 in Santa Cruz. There's no way it's not gonna hit 90 in Livermore.
It's got 89 is like the highest that it gets up to, but that's a week from now. This weekend, I got like 84, 81 around there.
Power cleans for Taylor in the first round with 135. He's got a minute and 18 left.
Looked like he did maybe 3 there.
Yeah,
We'll pencil in
Those are
we'll, pen-
3s, I think.
we'll pencil in a redo for Monday.
and he will stop before my clock does. Just as a reminder, guys, I think we're about 10 seconds behind on our on-screen clock versus what he's got out there.
I do think Bryson must be shitting himself if he's going next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time to fake an injury, Bryson.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get some feedback from Jenny. Jenny,
Yes.
he looks like the wheels have
Yep.
fallen off the bus. How's our boy doing?
He's pretty red faced. It's getting pretty hot. Got about 30 seconds left.
There were no shadows on the floor when he started. Now there's big, long shadows.
Yeah. The cloud cover comes and goes, but as soon as the sun comes out, it's pretty hot out here. 10 seconds. Come on. His
Okay,
face
this
is
is
almost purple.
his first set of thrusters at 135. Does he have water nearby? How many thrusters did he get?
Ladies
Two?
and gentlemen.
Yeah, it looked like 2, maybe 3.
Couple. He's
Ooh,
choppy.
wait.
Oh, look at him. Even with this pixelation, we could tell he looks like a
Yep,
Burnt
I'm
last-
not doing that one.
the announcer. Oh
Guys,
boy.
Make sure you sign those scorecards. It's the
Is it
fixture.
carnage on the floor, Jenny?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Everybody's
Wow.
laid out.
It's everybody.
I couldn't be in Miami this weekend, so take 20% off using code Miami Beach all weekend. Vindicate.com. Vindicate.com. Miami Beach.
Bryson,
20% off.
Bryson has to go now.
He must be shitting himself.
Yeah.
Is he
You
freaking
need
out?
where's your No, he's stoked. Bryson, are you excited? He said no. Is the service really bad out here?
Bad, but it's worth it.
Yeah, it's all right. We've had worse. We've had Zealous games.
It's like 2 frames per second.
See.
Like sometimes when he does a clean, you
Oh,
don't see
bad.
it.
And Wi-Fi.
Bryson
Wi-Fi
Del
was a
Monte,
wonderful
I have
order.
just shit myself. Wow.
Is that Hillary Clinton eating a burrito?
that is.
We lost your picture.
Exhibitors. I don't know what that is. Let's try it. Sorry,
That's okay. Do what you
Oh,
got to
shit.
do on your phone before Bryson
I
goes.
lost you. Hold on.
No,
I'm
hey,
trying to
is there
see
any-
if I can get us some Wi-Fi.
we're good too. Don't stress. Hey, what about can Taylor come on with a camera maybe? So we can hear his input?
Yes. Here, Taylor. They want to talk to you. Oh, he needs a minute.
Okay. Has he drank water yet or anything? He's just fumbling around?
He's just moving the weights around and getting it set up for Bryson because Bryson's got to judge. You want me to judge him? You want to take this? Oh yeah, she got him some water.
Someone said Sprague is still winning. Have the elite men gone yet?
I think they were going when we started.
Yeah, they might be going right now.
The entire elite men's second heat are dying too. Wow.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Sorry, Taylor. I thought so.
No, I don't think it would be smart to search for
Love the
Wi-Fi
Texas
because
Barrel as well.
Wi-Fi is not going to be any better.
Is the stream bad?
It's good enough. It's like 2 frames
Ow.
per second.
Nice. So it's hard to tell how slow I went.
Very.
You looked fast to us.
What the fuck?
You were on the floor, then all of a sudden you were on your burpees, and then all of a sudden you were on your thrusters, and then you were on the power cleans of the third round. It was nuts. Oh, what happened here?
I'm muted.
No, we can hear you. We can hear
Okay.
you. So
Fucking A.
talk to us about it. What was the plan and where did
Why
it
is
go
this-
wrong?
I don't know if we can change it.
Hold on.
We can hear you.
No.
We hear you great.
What the fuck? I know, but the camera's fucking weird as shit.
Just hold it still.
Wow,
All you gotta
sorry.
do is hold it still. Just hold it still and you'll be fine.
No, let's let this play out and see what happens here. We got the clock on the
We
big
got
screen.
the big clock here. We'll definitely know Bryson splits.
This is the and then we could swap out the cameras now. You go ahead and move it, Simone. There you go. Clock back.
Sprague, Hatfield, Jenkins. Wow, Hatfield beat Jenkins. Wow, Hatfield. Wow.
Yeah,
What was his
Sprague's
time?
4 or 5 reps up. They're going now. They're 12 minutes in.
Oh, round are they on?
222 reps. He's on the burpees and at the final weight.
Where's how did
God, that
Vellner
was so
do?
fucking bad.
Hatfield's yelling at his judge.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Typical. Jenny. Hey, you better hold this. I can't hold this steady. I'll judge him.
Okay.
He's dying. This is a good point
Ew.
here from Ian. I bet Colton does 26.3 unbroken and wins the event.
Gross.
Colton will
Gross.
definitely has ability to smash this one.
Now I gotta
So
remove
that's
his
gonna be
wet ear.
really
Come
interesting
on.
to
Backwards.
see how that
But-
plays out for him. Didn't he do some great like thruster workout at NorCal that nobody else was able to finish, but he did last year? I can't remember exactly what the event was, but
At the Kalsu with
Ye-
ring muscle up event.
yeah, I think you're right. And he ended up winning that one. So
Oh, I just heard Fuliano is out.
Everybody, what you're doing this weekend.
ooh,
Pretty rough.
So I
He got into the
I'm
final round.
I'm also hearing there's been some
If he
fighting
did any
going on with the
thrusters.
media there. Wow.
He got-
Not our guys.
wow, some media corals. What's happening?
Yes. I don't know if I'm allowed to say,
Oh, okay.
but it sounds fun. It sounds fun.
Sprague's
Oh.
pulling away. He's got like a 10 rep lead.
Who?
James Sprague got about a 10 rep lead now. on
Hey, so this is
Hatfield.
the second heat going. The first heat already went.
All the women went, and I guess the first heat of guys as well.
Okay, is Vellner in that heat?
Vellner's going right now. He's in like 8th or 9th.
Okay, the sun must be just destroying fucking him.
Yeah, he's got no UV protection at all.
The sun just passes through him. He doesn't even cast a shadow.
Exactly. He's a ghost. Looks like Sprague's on the last round of cleans at 14:20.
Satan, someone just text me and said, "We're not controlling your laptop, retard. Go. You're not wanted."
Huh?
So that's I guess CrossFit is. You really made a name for yourself, young Satan. Vellner is last.
Yikes.
Oh, are there only 9 people in that heat?
Wow.
Oh yeah, he is. He's tied with Luca right now.
I beat Taylor in that event. Wow. You all remember Patrick had heart surgery. That's true. That is true. Sprague on his last burpee.
Oh, what's happening?
We're just flexing. We're showing that we have a clock. Like, look at us.
Okay, she getting ready to go.
Look at us. We got a clock.
Look at us go.
Yeah, Sprague done in about 15:18 or 15:19.
Wow. God, he's a
Fuck,
freak,
I'm
dude.
thirsty.
How much
No,
longer
It's
till
still right there.
Bryson goes there? Do we know, Jenny?
He was taking a break. Never mind.
They just said 3 minutes.
Jenny, you're making some people thirsty.
Yeah. Duh.
Sprague, 15-13, you said?
No, he's taking a break.
Oh, okay.
But their leader thing was messed up.
I got 2 minutes. Rapping behind your barbell.
I'm about to put that chair over here.
Hey, that's a
There
lot
you
for
go.
Sprague. That's a lot of that's a long way to push a thruster. That's a long way to get down for a burpee. And it's a long way to pull up a power
Sprague
clean.
got capped with 1 to go.
Oh,
One
wow.
to go.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
This dude. I wonder
think-
how many of them are gonna redo it at home, not in the hot sun with like, you know, the with the pressure of being at Wadapalooza and do significantly better in this. I feel like this is one of those ones that once you run the race, you're gonna know you're pacing so much better the second time than you will the first time.
Sousa, isn't the pressure of Wadapalooza helping them? Or no, not with when you
Not
need
in
to
this
pace?
style, yeah, not in this style workout. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, they had to wait all day. This is like a late start to the day at Wadapalooza or any competition to wait till 5:30, 6 p.m. to work out, and then rolling into a hot, humid Miami. You know, if you're just used to a cool, air-conditioned gym, that's
Where's the
definitely
new-
gonna mess people up.
Where's the new guy Sean Mack from that it's snowing?
New Jersey, but we had 80-degree weather yesterday, and it was just snowing on my way in here. We get weird
Wow.
springs here. We get
That's
weird
crazy.
spring weather.
Okay, I think they're getting close here. What are we
So
at,
much
about a
harder
minute?
for the dudes. Is this true?
Yeah, that especially that last barbell.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the 135 versus 85 that's got to be tough at the end.
Is that a mistake?
Bye.
Should the women be using 95?
It's something they do in the open when they're doing this mass participation event. They give the lower women's weight sometimes to make it a little easier for the community.
So I think our clock is pretty synced up this time, so we should be good.
Okay, Bryson Del Monte, 26.3, level 3 coach at Sentinel Training, currently taking his level 4 course. Starts off with the burpees, 95 pounds on the bar. Then he moves, after 2 rounds of that, he moves to a 115 bar, and 2 rounds of that moves to a 135 bar. Will Bryson make it to the 135 bar?
That's a good question. I want to say yes. Now, will he pick it up? To be determined.
Well,
Because
at
he
least
could
he
make it
touched
there
the
and do 12
barbell.
burpees. Yeah.
Is
He'll
he
get
going
to
to take a
load.
break?
We'll get to
Like
load
Taylor did?
135.
Yeah, he's definitely going to take some breaks.
Yeah,
He's definitely
I
gonna
think
take some breaks.
early and often.
The other thing that might be interesting too, as far as a strategy goes, is like really meeting the barbell at your chest for the power cleans and not necessarily muscle cleaning them, like kind of we're seeing Bryson do here. I feel like as the more efficient you could be with your movement. Now, this is a really light barbell for Bryson, but still, even the more efficient you could be with your movement, the better off you're going to be for the longevity of the workout.
That's Taylor Self in the foreground. Someone tell him to put that hat on, for crying out loud. Bryson on the second round of burpees. First round, but second shot at the burpees.
Yeah.
Next up is thrusters. Hopper must be in the round that's going now.
Interesting.
He never got the slot. So he's not doing it.
Oh, he didn't get, okay.
No,
Thank
he didn't want to do it with like a couple hours notice. So last night, I guess he said, I'm not going to do it unless I get the spot the night before to know.
Let's see if they get the numbers here in the leaderboard.
Yeah, Bryson looking really smooth on these burpees with just that step up, standing nice and tall, taking the breath before he goes back down. Like that's definitely going to be the way to pace these burpees. The thruster would be interesting. Like I can't remember what Taylor did with how many sets, but I do think that maybe even an ascending rep scheme on those would be the way to do it. Like something around the lines of like
That looked
even
like a
6-4
4
than
or
2,
5.
because then you could kind of like take your breath and then your sets get shorter and shorter. At least that's the way that I like to do it. And then it's a little bit easier to get that last one done. Heart rate management is a little bit better with that way.
What's the total reps for this one?
4, 5.
288 maybe.
Okay,
They
so
said
that must-
144 burpees.
That must have been the second heat that went, because the first round of numbers is in, and the best score is 259. Ilya Masalenko with 259, and the rest of the boys don't have their scoring yet.
Yeah,
I wonder how Bill Leahy did.
Janelle, that is probably the right rep scheme right there. The 5-4-3. Yeah, Matt Burns said it too. Yeah, you guys are probably right. I think it's in unbroken or die. No, it's unbroken then die, Jeremy.
Yeah, I was talking with a few people right when I walked in. They were like, their brains are going. How do I break it up? How do I break it up? And I was saying on the drive over, I was kind of thinking about like different athletes with different strengths. Some people are really good at hinging, and they may want to do some small touch and go chunks of cleans. I don't think you should be holding on to huge sets unless you're elite. And then break the thrusters like 5-4-3 or even just threes. And then you have people who are better at thrusters or better at squatting movements, so they could lean into that and do a 5-4-3 or a 6-6 if you're just better at squatting and you can handle that thruster. That's personally how I am. I'm better at thrusters than I am at power cleans. So I'll probably be conservative on my cleans and try to do a really smooth cycle thruster, but not put it down as much. But there are different strategies for different people, I think. I don't think it's like a one size fits all for this workout.
Rumor has it Bill Leahy has pulled out with the back injury and Fuliano has pulled out also. What do you think about this technique? Bryson's basically standing up and taking a little break after every burpee, as opposed to when we saw the girls do it. They kept their back perpendicular to or parallel to the ground at all times and just went over. He's getting that rest, but he's having to do the effort of standing up all the way.
Yeah, typically in a workout where you're pushing the pace, you stay really low on a lateral burpee over the bar. So you don't have to stand up all the way. You stay hunched over. You don't lift your heart as high off of the ground and pump your heart rate up. But when you're blown up, I think we've all been there at some point. If you haven't, then you'll probably be there today. Sometimes just standing up feels better. And it's a way to slow yourself down because you're not going to stay low, and you can't stay low and fly over the bar anymore. We saw the girls doing that because they're top 10 games athletes.
Bryson Del Monte moving to, are these the thrusters? No, cleans. He's on the cleans, still on the first round, but on the second half of the first round. And then back to the burpees. After he finishes these burpees, he'll move to thrusters, and then he'll add some weight to the bar to make that 95 pounds 115.
Yeah. You see that? We might have a special treat. You see me trying to sweeten the pot there, Sevon?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. We could have a very special treat for you guys. Wow. Wow. That would be great. I wonder if we can get Rios to make a quick promo for that.
Yeah, I already promised it. So
okay.
Him, Peter, or worst to worst, me. Worst comes to worst, me. I'll make it.
Wow. That would be incredible. Nice work, Souza.
Oh, and we got the hands on the knees already here. Holy smokes.
Not quite to the halfway point. Bryson Del Monte starts his last set of thrusters, the 95-pound bar.
I really hope it's the heat that's affecting these guys more than anything, because I'm going to be honest, like seeing both him and Taylor do that this quickly in the workout is making me super nervous for it. Because obviously I am less fitter than those two guys. And yeah, to see him already like that, that's scary.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to hear what they say after they go. I mean, I know Taylor wasn't recovered, but he just looked like he overheated. Just knowing the weather and their travel and stuff. I know he doesn't like making excuses, but every time it gets hot, we've all been there. I think when we work out, those first hot workouts, or if you just travel somewhere, south and you live up north, it just messes you up for a couple workouts.
Is there an argument for someone who's I'm just terrified of the thrusters. Is there an argument that, especially someone who's a little bit fitter than me, but still 95-pound thrusters heavy? Is there an argument to get to the thruster and then do all your resting there? Do one rest, you know what I mean? Move really fast, get to the thrusters, and then just do, 2, drop it, chill, 2, drop it, chill. But really put in the work with the burpees, cleans, burpees.
You just have to remember every time you break on the thruster, you're adding another power clean to the workout.
Right.
So if you do it unbroken, you do 1 clean. If you did it in singles, you got to do 12 cleans because you're turning into squat clean thrusters. So it's definitely about heart rate management in some way, but if it's a strength thing, you don't want to go to failure. I think I was listening to the Mayhem tip video on the way over here, and they were saying, if you get close to failure on the thrusters, that's the really bad spot to be at.
I'm going to be there with every thruster.
Every rep is almost failure.
Dennis Olari, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Leahy pulled an Armin Sarukian against Islam. He pulled out. James Ahern, thank you for the donation. A lot of elite male athletes were doing singles on cleans at 115 and 75 on the thrusters, and 7 and 5 on the thrusters.
Damn.
That's
Dave's probably so
Small
proud of
stuff,
himself right now. He's probably sitting there just smiling like, yeah.
Oh, they pulled all the scores off the leaderboard. All the men's scores. They were up there and now they're gone. Interesting. For the women's side, just so you know, Andra Moistus from Grit Programming. Moistus got 14-16. Lucy Campbell 14-29. Janie Chevry 15-26. Has Chevry been to the games? Is that the Canadian chick who retired? Who am I thinking?
I don't think.
Who's the Canadian, French Canadian who's been on the show once and she retired? She made it to the games 2 years ago. Yeah. Who am I thinking?
It's not that Sahara, right? Or whatever.
No. Who,
tired.
She may even have like long gray hair. Is that Janie Chevry?
Janie Chevry is 23.
Okay, so it's not her. No, not Jeff Adler. It was a girl. Like a real girl.
No idea. But you could see Bryson in this set of power cleans at the 115, really pulling underneath the bar, meeting it right there at his chest. A little bit better movement. Well, first set more so than this set.
Lydia Fish in fourth, 15-28. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 women finished. Jess Green also finished. A chocolate box training. Chocolate box. Wow, that's a hell of a name for a training program.
Are we doing Waterpalooza shows this weekend?
I'd like to. I really want to.
Yeah, I was hearing you talk about it on the morning show, the early morning show this morning, and I was thinking I could probably.
I just have so little to contribute tomorrow night and Saturday, but Sunday I'll bring it.
Okay, I think I might be good for tomorrow. Maybe we'll tag team it. Oh shoot, am I hosting the Kill Taylor? Am I your stand-in for tomorrow?
$3,500 tomorrow.
All right.
Jeez. Oh, Kill Taylor's tomorrow, not Saturday.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's tomorrow. Oh yeah, is Kill Taylor Saturday?
Oh wait, Saturday. Sorry, I'm thinking Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Chloe Gavon David. That's who it is. Wow. Okay, that's what I got. You can see I can mix that with Janie Chevry.
Totally.
French Canadian names.
Yeah.
Common mistake.
Where is he? Is this his second round of burpees with the 115, Bryson?
Yes.
The second
round.
He's going into thrusters, correct?
Okay. On the first round.
Yeah. So
with 115.
Second set of burpees in the first round of the 115.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's confusing because it's always the second round of burpees, but not the second round in the rounds.
Taylor sitting Indian style. Indian Budweiser, not Microsoft.
Even with all this pixelation, you could see how well Bryson moves.
Very in that squat.
Points of performance. Yeah. Romanoff would be proud.
Jeez, they're getting wrecked out there. In all the times we've watched Taylor and Bryson work out, I've rarely see them like sit down and shit. Like Taylor took a full knee. Like he was out there just protesting. That was crazy.
I thought for a second maybe his knee popped the way he just dropped, but then was glad to see him get back up. And I was like, oh, he's just dying. Like he's overheating. He's hurting.
Man. This is gonna be brutal.
So yeah, I don't think Bryson's got time to get to the 135 bar like we were saying.
Yeah, no, you're right, because
he's going to be in that second half of the 115.
Yep.
This is brutal.
Yeah, that should scare the shit out of people. I want to see a drone shot right when the workout's over, looking down onto these floors. It must just be people all in fetal position, 20 men, 20 women in the fetal position.
Just laid out for
Yeah.
sure. This is one of those workouts, and Sean, I know you know this, is like after the whole class finishes, like nobody's talking. Like it's just
Yes.
like, you know, you kind of turn the music down to that little lower level and everybody's just there in a daze, just like
Yeah.
laid out, not saying a word to each other. No one's even walking around yet. They're just kind of like, what the hell did we just do?
Just breathing in a daze. That's it.
Yeah.
So Bryson is in round 4, or in the second round, he's in the second set with 115. He has burpees, cleans, burpees, thrusters remaining to do with 115. It's
Yep.
interesting to see what he's going to have in the tank here to push with 90 seconds remaining.
I think the tank is on E.
It's just sputtering. He's coasting off the exit, looking for a gas station.
Coasting to the gas station
Yeah.
right now.
This might be one of those ones where he's peeking up at the clock and just saying, I just want this to be over. Like, I don't even care what my score is. Like 16 minutes just cannot come fast enough right now.
I wonder if Taylor's even going to like bark at him to try to go touch and go and go big, or if he's just going to be like, hey man,
He's still
just
recovering.
yeah.
Yeah, that
How
answers your question right there, Sevon. Bent over, chalking with less than a minute left to go. That's unusual for these guys.
Taylor is
so.
barking at him though, but
Let's ask Jenny what's going on. Jenny, what's the scene here? How bad is Bryson?
Pretty bad. Taylor's been yelling at him quite a bit. It's
I don't know
starting to
how-
rain too, so
Oh, that's nice. I don't know how Taylor kept his shirt on afterwards. Oh, fuck. Taylor's standing up yelling at him now.
Bryson, big set. Oh my
All
gosh.
right. He's
right.
moving.
Wow.
Bryson, proving me wrong. He's definitely still got some in the tank, and he's really emptying it right now. Cool. He will be dead after this, but oh man, look at this. He's just look at the bars all over the
Gosh.
place. Shit, this is crazy, dude.
I love it.
Amazing.
I love it.
That was
Nice
good.
work, Del Monte.
Nice.
That was a
Yeah.
good
Wow.
performance right there.
Together.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
God.
Wow.
You're up next. You gotta do
That
this
is
workout.
awesome.
I'll do it. Oh, we could. Partner. 26.3. We'll do that. We could do that.
it's all
I
right.
beat someone who programs and trains all day and is half my age. Suddenly, I don't feel so bad about myself. Dude, what an effort at the end from Bryson. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bryson's gone.
Yeah, he's got to be hurting bad from that push to the finish.
Okay.
Look at
Look at
everybody
guys
just
going and
laid
shake.
out.
Slow parts. If you get all the
half the men's scores are back up.
Whatever. You run what you take it with your competition for. I thought you could take it first.
Is it going to dump, Jenny?
No, it's just sprinkling right now. I think we're okay. These two are a mess.
Thanks, Ken. Hitting us out. Thank you so much.
Dang, absolutely crushed. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get the front door.
Jeez, that looked brutal. That was carnage.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bryson finished up with some burpees in that 115.
Second round.
Yeah, in the second round of 115s. And Taylor was he on the 135 thrusters when time ran out?
Yeah, 2. He got 2 thrusters. I have
2 of
yeah.
those.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it was hard.
Signing autographs.
Jenny, did Taylor say anything about doing it again?
Not
we
this
did not.
early.
No.
What time's the repeat on Monday?
He's like, no way. Take him like at least a 24-hour period to even start thinking about it again.
Oh, there's that meme guy. Or that, he's not a meme guy. He's a funny guy.
Fluffy
Huh?
duck?
GT.
Yeah, that's it. Y'all want to talk to Bryson?
Yeah, please. Thanks for the coverage, guys. Thank you, Cody. Thank you.
Hello.
How was that?
What's the strategy for that? That was a hard workout.
Yeah, that looked nasty. How was that push at the end? Did you think you had that in you?
I knew I had at least 6. I was like, I'll just get to 6 and see if I can keep going.
That was
Um,
crazy, dude.
And then
Thanks,
your
yeah, I
bar
mean,
was
it's
all
really
over
got
the
scored,
place.
but-
You were chasing the bar on your burpees.
Yeah. The floor is really uneven here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're like sagging towards. Yeah. That's why we were facing that way on burpees, because if you face that way, it's like a decline push-up on every rep. So maybe my score's invalid because I have an unlevel floor.
Um,
Why is it invalid? We had an unlevel floor.
Oh, shut up. But yeah, the bar was rolling all over the place. And when Taylor was going, he would like stop it in the middle of his burpees, but he's not signed up for the open. So like, I'm not going to no rep him for that, but I technically can't touch the bar during my burpees. So just had to let it go.
oh, really? That's one of the rules?
It's always been. I don't know if it is specifically is for this workout, but I'm pretty sure it has never not been a rule on bar over the bar burpees. So I just assumed it was.
Hey, was that weird watching Taylor go first and seeing how bad he hurt? Was it kind of like watching one of your buddies get tortured knowing you're next?
Yeah, kind of. But I don't know. He gets too antsy before we go, and like he like needs to go now, and I can just kind of wait, and I'll just do it whenever. So I let him go first.
What about that technique you were using after every burpee, standing up as opposed to just staying low and going over it? Was that smart in hindsight?
I mean, for me, yeah, Taylor was yelling at me to stay low and go faster, but that's the only way I can like slow my burpees down without like doing more work. Whereas like if I just try to press up off the floor slower, it's more time under tension, my shoulders blow up more or whatever. So if I just stand tall after each one and then jump over, I can breathe and it's slower. So it keeps my heart rate down a little bit lower. Because I'm not fit enough to do like burpees where I stay low in this workout.
Did you think when you started you would get to the 135 thrusters when you saw the workout?
Maybe when I first saw it, but then like once I saw people do it, and it wasn't because I did math or anything. I was like, oh, if I hold this pace, I know I can get there. It was just like because I usually assume like, hey, when I'm in really good shape, I can finish most of the open workouts. Obviously, that was an exception in 26.1. I would never have finished that workout, no matter how fit I was. But usually I can. And then like if I'm not in good shape, I can usually at least get to the last section. So that's what I'd assumed. But obviously with the first workout and then this one, I think they're a little bit different than we've typically seen with like what athletes or how many athletes can do really well or finish or get far.
For the coverage, boys, Bryson, here's $2 for your Sentinel refund.
That's messed up.
Thanks.
Was Taylor yelling at you the whole time?
Yeah, it was annoying as fuck. I hate when he does that.
Bryson, do you feel like going down there in that heat and humidity kind of hit you guys on this workout a little worse than it might have at home?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay.
I mean, but I also kind of knew that.
Yeah.
That was another reason. Like I was doing like the really, really slow burpees because that's
Gotcha.
where the heat will get me and the humidity will get me that I'm not used to right now. And then it'll like make the thrusters and cleans way worse. But yeah, definitely a factor.
Hey, well, it looked like at 2 frames per second, it looked like you were moving really fast.
Oh, well, I'm glad the frame rate was fucked up then because I was not. But maybe that made me look better.
No, it was good. It was good.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Later, dude.
Brian, friend.
Jenny,
Yes.
so what's on the schedule for the rest of today? They have one more workout.
Yeah. So elite men and women have one more workout each. I think it's a legless rope climb workout. I have to go in and look at it. It's
Okay.
everywhere.
I'm looking to see. And
See if I-
the men's total scores aren't in yet, but we have unofficially that James Sprague won. Is that what you have?
Yes.
Okay. And then Ty Jenkins in second and Hatfield in third.
Yep.
Do we know if Vellner finished?
We were over here while they were going, so we have no. So I honestly don't know.
No men finished. Even Sprague got capped with 1 to go.
Oh yeah, Sprague.
Oh
Yep,
wow,
that's what I
good
heard.
point. All right, good logic. All right, and then what are the boys gonna do now? Do you guys go back and they shower, or do they what do they do?
Yeah, they need to go back and they need to go work. I'm probably gonna stay here so I can watch the individuals go because the women are about to start again right now. I think 6:30.
Oh boy.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out here. They're gonna go back to the Airbnb and work. I'm gonna hang here, and then they'll come back and they'll make it back for maybe the last heat of men. They said.
Okay, and then we'll try to schedule a show this evening, maybe back from the when you guys are back at the Airbnb.
Back at the Airbnb. Yeah, I
and
think
do a
everything wraps
hold.
up here at 7:45, 7:50. So it'll take us about 10-15 minutes to get back over there and get settled. So probably 8 o'clock.
Oh,
would
that's
be
pretty
good.
quick. That's like okay. So that's 90 minutes.
Yeah, it's already 6:30 here.
All right. We'll see you then.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Jenny from Dense Updates. If any